too.
I do recovery coaching.
Okay.
I'm going to put you on the camera.
Okay, so it's PATH. It's in Boston. It's on Albany Street. And then they place anybody. They're like, there's a girl, Stephanie, there. She's great. There's Mike there. He's great. And then there's a couple other people, but Stephanie and Mike really care.
So first of all, tell me, how, you had the grace to ask for help, right? That's the first place you come to.
No, you really have to start off in a detox. You have to start. It's a process. It ain't easy.
Okay. And then when you
gotta really want it.
And then when you wanted it, you have absolutely no resources, right?
No resources.
And nobody knows about nothing. They just tell you, go get help, and they leave you in the dark.
Nothing. No one knows nothing. No one wants to help. But this path.
But that's because no one knows how to.
No one's educated. Yes. See, I got educated. I educated myself.
Thank you.
Okay, and then there's Worcester, CCN.
So the path is in Boston, and you said it's in Albany Street.
Yeah.
Is it right next to Boston Medical Center?
Right across the street.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So it's different from Pine Street Inn.
Pine Street Inn is a shelter. It's a woman's.
So this is not a shelter.
No.
It's a program.
If she wanted to do that, she should do that, Pine Street Inn.
That's a good one.
Listen, people don't realize it's a process. They make it very difficult. You get homework.
Oh. Where? Where in Pathway?
Yeah, well, there's CCN.
What is CCN for?
I don't know. CCN. And then there's...
You went inside and you didn't...
I'm going to look at it right now. Clinical... I don't know. And then there's a TT. This is a 2-week program.
Okay.
And this is a 4-week. They place you in a house. Usually 4 to 6 weeks.
Wow.
This is after. This is funded by the state.
I think it is Transitional Treatment Services. TTS.
Okay.
TTS, right?
Okay, yeah.
Transitional, because that's like transition. Like it's like from sober house to a happy house. Sober house, you still are wet, right? Like being...
Yeah, that's my next process, is I'm going into a halfway house.
Okay.
So that's if I want to. I'm not sure if I want to.
So what makes you say you don't know whether you want to? What is that prevents you from giving your 100%?
No, I'm doing it. I just feel I have a hard time talking about it. I'm doing it.
You're doing it, but why is it so bad? You know.
I got caught in the rain yesterday. I come from Worcester.
Oh.
I come from Worcester. I wish this is a sheet.
God.
That's a sheet for you. I wish these are all houses that you could.
Oh my God.
You know what? I'm gonna get you a nice folder.
Okay.
I'm gonna educate myself. This has every. See, this has all the.
So would you be my resource guy?
Okay. Yeah.
You're going to be my intern for research.
I got you a person. This girl Stephanie, she is great. Take down that number.
Okay.
She is great.
So I'm gonna read it out. It's phone number 617-534-7198. But this is where I'm having a problem. I'm not able to give people the right information. So you are providing me the right information. 617-534.
Okay.
7198, and the website, it looks like bphc.org/PAATHS. That is providing access to addiction treatment, hope, and support. That's a nice one.
If they you see, you gotta. That's a walk-in center. They have to walk in to there. Within a day or two, they will place you anywhere.
Wow.
That's in Boston. I went from Boston to Worcester. I started off in Boston. I went from
Boston. So it's opposite to Boston Medical Center.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
Okay.
And
you can get a train from here.
Yeah. Yeah, I got the train. Yeah, North Station. You go to North Station. North Station, you take the red line.
Red line. Yeah.
That's Mass Ave. It's only 3 stops, 2 or 3 stops.
Okay. So that's not like difficult to commute.
No, and then when you go there, it's going to cost you money to get there. It's going to cost you $12 to take the T there and $2.50. So $14.50 to go there. That's all it's going to cost you. And then from there, they place you in a house and they give you a train pass to get anywhere, or they'll drive you. Oh, it's great. I never realized there's help out there. It's easy.
And then how long do they place you?
You first go into a CCS or CCN. I think it's CCS.
I wonder.
And
I will learn. I'll put together a booklet for you guys.
Yeah.
Would you help me?
I will help you. I will help because I'm going to see her tomorrow. I'm going to see her.
Do a blog or do a Facebook page, and we can keep it updated. My Facebook.
Because no one knows. No one knows. It took to educate. This girl Stephanie is good. That's if you talk to her and let her know that she cares. She cares. And the guy Mike that works there, they care.
Okay. I'm going to put together your resources for you. Keep a journal, and that way you can fill it for me.
Fill it in, okay.
And then, I want to get involved with your journey and say, okay.
This is what happened. Yeah, it's been great. But let me tell everybody this. It's not easy. You have to put in work, and if you're not putting in the work, and if you're sleeping all day, and you're not, there's 8. You start off. Most people have to go to a detox, but if you're clean, you can go to a CCS. That's a 2-week program. You do need insurance for that. But from that, most insurances pay for 2 weeks. You can get an extension for 3 weeks, but most people just pay for the 2 weeks. But then there's a TSS upstairs. But in order to get to that TSS, there's 8 groups a day, 45 minutes apiece. You have to go to every group. If you don't, you're showing, these people see it every day. They're going to see through your bullshit. They're going to see through. You have to want to do it. If you don't want to do it, you're not going to be able to do it.
So in CCS, do you get in addition medication or without?
You can do Suboxone.
So there is a doctor there who's able to.
You can go across the street and get prescribed.
So you have resources.
They give you all kinds of resources. They help you get your license.
Do you get tested every day?
Random. If they think you're being bad, you can get it random. Like I was there for 14 days, 15 days, and I got tested twice.
And if you test positive, what happens?
You get kicked out.
You do get kicked out, so you don't get a second chance at that point.
30 days later, you get it.
So it's a 30-day timeout.
Correct.
So then you can come back.
Yes. Unless you get, if you get it dirty, I think it's a year. But if you know you're dirty, just walk out, because then it's only 30 days.
Oh, so if you self-confess, it's 30 days. If they catch you, it's 1 year. That's a good program. And then afterwards,
they care. They do care there. But you have to put in the effort, and you have to put in the work.
So when you go to TTS, let's say,
the TTS
TTS is where
it's state funded.
No, but that's where the meeting, 45-minute meeting, right?
Well, the meetings, the CCS is 8 meetings a day, 45 minutes apiece. You have AA, NA, they come in. Basically, I'll give you the day. Okay, you wake up at 6:30, you have a cup of coffee. You go downstairs, you have breakfast at 7:30. 9 o'clock is your first meeting. 9 to 9:45. Sometimes it goes later, sometimes it goes short. Most of the time, it doesn't go any shorter. Basically, you wake up, hi, Mike, addict, or alcoholic, whatever. It's 47 people in this one.
Wow.
Yeah, and you sit in a circle, and they go around first thing in the morning. Basically, my name's Mike. I never say addict or alcoholic. You could pass if you want to, but don't pass all the time, because they're gonna see that you don't want the help. It took me a little while to open up, but I feel better from talking. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not a talker. Like me, I would never be able to talk like this before. But
so you build confidence.
You build confidence.
Did it ever get boring to you to do 8 meetings? Or
absolutely, okay? It got overwhelming. But you gotta look in the future. They're trying to help. The meetings do help. I didn't think they helped. I didn't talk at all.
So when you go in, right, at what point did you finally say, okay, I'm going to accept? Like the 2-week period.
3 days, 4 days, 3 or 4 days.
So after 3-4 days, the break-in happened.
Yeah, they're breaking it. Well, you start knowing the people. When you walk in, you don't want to.
You're walking a little bit scared and.
Yeah, but when you get there, everybody says welcome. They all clap for you. If you having a problem, if you have an addiction, strongly recommend it. But you have to be ready and willing to go. Because if you're not, they're gonna see right through it, and you're gonna be out. They kick you out for any reason. Don't take extra meds. Don't even go there for you. Don't go there to be friendly with other people, because I seen that, and I see the people get kicked out. You know, they kick you out very easily. They've been doing it a long time up there. They're gonna know if you want the help or if you don't want the help. If they think you're there because you got nowhere to go, they're gonna know that, because you get homework every day. You get homework. I wish that didn't get wet. I'd show you more. I'm gonna let it dry. You get homework. The first homework was, what are 3 things you want to do while you're here? And I said I wanted to get on some medication. I wanted to go to further treatment, and I wanted to get my head right, you know. And my head wasn't right when I first got there. Again, I did the week detox. I did the Librium clonidine. On the week detox, you can do the Librium clonidine, or you can do the methadone. The methadone, they go from 5. You first get there, you get 5, 10. I don't do the methadone. I did it before. The methadone, when you leave there, you still got another problem. The Librium clonidine helps you sleep. See, what affects me all the time is my sleep. When I'm kicking the Suboxone, or I'm kicking the heroin. I've never intervened heroin. I've always sniffed it, and it came from doing the pills on the car accident. The same story as everybody else. The heroin was cheaper. The oxys weren't around. I used to do 3 green oxy 80s a day. My habit on those, they were $80 a piece then, so that's $240. My peak of my heroin addiction was a $300 a day habit. I was sniffing 10 grams a day. So my story, how I got the help, was I was out on bail from a court case. I got caught driving without a license. They revoked the bail. I went in for 90 days. I get out. I sniff one little. I mean, take in mind, I used to sniff lines like that big. I did a line maybe the size of that when I first got out, and I overdosed. I woke up.
Wow.
I woke up 2 days later with my family all around. Didn't think I had a problem because I just got out of jail. And now I know I had a problem. You know, the meetings, they're overwhelming, and they don't. When you first get there, you're like, beat sock. Oh my God, another meeting. But they do pay off. They do pay off.
So overall, your journey, like I see a big. You know what? I'm so proud of you. It's like a mother looking at her son and saying,
"You see a big difference in me, right?"
Yes, your face is clean. Like, I see a human being. You know?
Yeah. Before I was like, yeah.
So that's like very emotional for me.
Oh, good.
But
now,
let's finish that. So you can finish your story.
Okay, let me just finish this. Okay, so I started off. I woke up in the hospital. Let me just say this. I was staying with a girl, and she left the house, couldn't wake me up. Her and her friends put me in a bathtub. Now I just sniffed the dope. Remember I had the tramadol, and you're like, doctor shopping? I took 4 tramadol in the morning because I wasn't feeling good. I used to think I wasn't feeling good. It was just a mental thing, I think. You know what I think addiction is too? It's boredom. And if you have an addiction, all your friends are doing an addiction, get in a program. Get away from here, because there's so many options out there. It's crazy. The paths on Albany Street
Hey, I'm gonna redirect you, because I want you to tell about the bathtub. So you don't think, even though technically they are your friends, they let you just drown, right?
No, they called the ambulance, kept the door open.
So you think they did the right thing by doing it their way, or they could have done better, or what would you suggest?
They did the best they could, I guess, looking back.
Okay. So they kind of put you in the bathtub.
They put me in the bathtub, put water on me, trying to wake me up, slapping me, doing mouth to mouth. I guess I don't know. I would, and I remember. Now I never thought I had a big problem because I sniffed it. I thought I was better than, but it's an addiction too. So, but let me tell you something. Learning at this program, that needle's an addiction to people too. I've never done the needle. That needle's an addiction for people. People talking about shooting water. People talking about when they don't have it, they're shooting water and stuff. To me, I just never did that. I sniffed heroin for 12 years. I'll never do it again. Actually, I can't say I'll never do it. I hope I'll never do it.
You will never do it again. The thing is, shift your thinking.
Okay, but listen, I came home yesterday. I from the CCN, I'm waiting to get into a halfway house. I just got into the halfway house yesterday. Just from being around here, I got the urges to do it. That's why I called you when I came in today to get some Suboxone. Because the Suboxones are allowed in this house. I probably won't do Suboxones for a while because I don't want to replace one thing for another. I just want to get over this bridge. You know what I mean?
Maybe you should start a program. The other thing is, like, you really want to word it in a way that empowers.
Because I jump all over the place. Okay.
No. Not only that, the word, like, you gives you a way out. Never ever give you a way out. Never say I might. No might. You're going back to jail. Right?
Yeah.
You're going to detox.
Yeah. That's horrible. Yeah.
So I am saying, stay with the thinking that I'm going to be doing this no matter what.
Yeah.
It's your war. Fight it.
Yeah. No, so, I come back around here. I never had to listen for the 3 weeks. I didn't have no urges. I was away. I was in Boston, and I was in Worcester.
Location, you think?
I come back.
To the home.
I come back yesterday at 4:00, and from 4:00 until I went to bed, I thought about getting high.
So
I called you.
It's the space rather than, or even the place.
It's the place.
The place. So probably we need to heal this space. So let's now talk back to TTS. Okay, we haven't gone to that one.
Okay, I was lucky. My brother went through the process before. He went into this place called the Answer House. His roommate at the Answer House is now the he runs the house. There's a name for it. Give me a second, I'll figure it out. He is the head of it. Did that go off?
No.
I'm having fun. I'm having fun with this right now. When I went to this, I didn't talk at all. People thought I was like.
I'm going to put this on YouTube. You're going to be.
What's up, YouTube? Okay, so
No, the reason is I think the resources is a big piece we are missing. I wish you guys create a support group here. It really would help us.
Thank God I had a family that tried and wanted, because she's the one that pointed me in the direction.
Your sister?
My sister.
Thank God they believe in you guys.
Yeah.
Sometimes we want to help.
I wanted so bad to tell that lady how to do it, but I didn't want to butt in. She's got some work ahead. She's got some work ahead of her. Let me tell everybody this: you gotta want to do it. If you don't want to do it, your head's gonna play tricks on you. You're gonna walk out, or they're gonna throw you out. It's
a catch-22.
Yeah, you gotta want to do it, and they gotta see it in you that you want to do it.
So let's come back again, because the reason is you haven't finished the TTS part. So CCS is 2 years. TTS is how long?
Anywhere from
4 to 6 weeks.
Usually they place you within that.
So how much did you do?
I was lucky. I had a in with a house, so I only did 1 week in detox, 2 weeks in CCN, and now I'm going into a halfway house. But that's unheard of. Everybody's got to do. I just had my brother went through the process before. Got some friends, and they stuck together, and someone looked out for me, basically.
Would you do the recovery coach training? Because I would suggest you do recovery coaching.
What is it?
Become recovery coaching. Okay, the state is going to work with this program, and they're going to fund it. Recovery coaching is a 1-week program, $125.
Because what's going on out there right now?
Because you'll be a great coach, you know.
It's a mess.
And then you can become a trainer. So I really want you to commit to this and do it with us.
I got another thought. I was gone 3 weeks. In those 3 weeks, I called my friend yesterday. In those 3 weeks, 3 people that he knew died.
Oh my God.
3 people he knew died. Now, I never thought in a million years I'd overdose. I sniffed the heroin. But
you overdosed on a little piece.
On a crazy amount, but I did the tramadol in the morning, so I don't know if those have.
No, nowadays they have carpenter. They are doing weird things. You guys are playing with fire now.
The white, it was white. It was carfentanil. I was fentanyl in my system. I only had fentanyl in my system. They narcaned me 4 times, and I
there is a new law they are working on, which is after 3rd they are not going to even revive. Did you hear this all craziness coming up?
No.
So after 3rd, they are not going to Narcan or some.
They Narcan me 4 times. So now I was in the program with a kid. Now he's from Lawrence. I got my stuff in Lawrence. I'm from Lowell. There was a kid in the program. It's in Worcester. Now take in mind, I went from Lowell. I woke up in the hospital. Was in the hospital for 3 days. Went from Lowell. Didn't think I had a problem. My sister's a sweetheart. I did it for her at first. I went to this, they found me a bed at Cab Boston. Real shithole. It's an old morgue, and it's crazy because I've never slept so good. I was on an old morgue, and I never slept so good, but they were giving me 2 Benadryl and 2 melatonin. See, what affects me all the time is my sleep. When I would kick that, my sleep. But the melatonin, it's a natural thing, and it helps me.
That's actually turns off. That's why it may be happening. But
it's what?
The melatonin all gets depleted. See, the thing is, that comes from your tryptophan, serotonin. So those all get depleted because in stress, you wipe it out.
Oh, okay. So the stress is keeping my brain awake?
No, yeah, because it's like you're saying, oh, you have to run for your life. You know, how are you going to run for your life when you're sleeping, right?
Yeah.
So when you kick off the steroids, corticosteroids, your oxytocin is off. Oxytocin, what nurtures you. How can you sleep? Only when you trust that space, right? Otherwise, you're going to keep running for your life. So it makes sense. You're going to keep running. Your body's in a running mode, and you want to put it to sleep. How is it going to do it? Because it has to watch who is going to kill it, right?
Yeah.
So you think of it like that. Like, you know, when you think of it like you're in a war, you have to keep running. You haven't felt safe yet. I mean, that's like another way I'm saying.
Yeah, no, but, I'm following you. I'm following you. Yeah,
but if you think of it that way, it makes sense because steroid is opposite to oxytocin. Oxytocin, what mother secretes when she nurtures the baby and feeds, but so it's opposite.
You're
right?
very
so
educated.
You don't.
She's very educated with this. See, me and you would probably do good because you know the technical, and you could probably poke holes in my stuff.
Yeah.
And give the.
The problem is where I'm getting stuck is this, you know, where I find very challenging addiction is they say, I know my body. I need exactly the 2 pills, 18 milligram. It has to be taken this way. I said, don't play numbers with me. Don't tell me the name of the medicine.
Do you know how strong Suboxone is? Suboxone is strong. Most people would only need a quarter of a Suboxone.
I actually have done many patients. We have brought them to 1 milligram per day, or even 0.5. And I have done with cannabis.
0.5 is not enough. 8.
See, the thing is, we have done tinctures with cannabinoids, and we taught them how to do it. They can just take few drops with Suboxone as a tincture with cannabinoids, and they are able to come off everything within a year. But the problem is the bent thinking. The thinking is so stuck like a steel bar.
Yeah.
You can never get them off that thinking.
Now, let me just say one more thing. The Suboxone, I've watched people come off the Suboxone 10 times harder than the heroin.
That's only because it's a mood stabilizer. See, when you don't have a good mood stabilizer, you have mood swings, and people find it very difficult to adapt to that mood swing. Fatigue and tummy cramps. Three issues, and hot and cold.
That's what I'm suffering from now, is the drive. I guess it's like, from what people are talking in the group, it takes, like, you got something in the back of your head where it takes a little while. But what is it? You'll get it back. Right?
Dopamine.
Dopamine, doesn't it like go through and you're not fully? It takes a little while because you.
See, it's called neuroplasticity. Plasticity. To rewire your brain, where it fires to get what you want to do, takes 18 months in recovery. So it's not like you're clean. It's like, how do you organize your thinking so you do complete the task? Because before, everything was numbness. Now you need to feel, and the feeling people don't like. They don't want to feel.
Yeah, people don't want to feel their feelings.
And then the other thing.
That's what drugs do. They block your feelings. They block. If you have a lot going on, it blocks it. You know, like me, like I used to have stress with work, and I would do that. I don't know. There's been so many different.
I think also meditation helps, because indirectly that will help. The thing you're talking about in energy, spiritually, if I have to say, like, it's like the opening of that motivation that allows your energy center to flow up the spine. It's called Kundalini energy, or prana, or the sacred energy. With that energy to motivate you to do the right thing. The reason is, I was working with a guy, and he says he was never happy. So I said, what is the point in being clean, you think? He says when he got out, he felt he would get a Macy's parade for being clean. Nobody looks at his effort. So that itself was like, taking off his balloon of recovery.
Yeah.
But then I told him, so tell me what time you felt happy. He says it took him almost 12 months. So I said, tell me the tipping point. So he says to me, he was in a Walmart, and the girl who was a cashier, she gave him $100 bill, and by mistake.
By mistake, and he gave it back?
No, he didn't give it back. He was in a parking lot, and he looked at it. He kept looking at it. He says, if he was using, he would have never got back. But it hit him. Maybe he needs to do the right thing. So he walked back. This took him 12 months, okay? He went back and he gave it to her. And she said, she cried, and she told him if he had not done that, she would have been fired that day. And that's when he says, but suddenly he felt happy. Because he had to see it in action, him doing something right that affected another person's life.
See, people will say that's God or spiritual or this or that. That stuff does work. Whether it's a higher power or it's spiritual, everything I've ever done in life, bad, come back to me 2 or 3 times over fold. When you start doing good things, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy.
But
I see people. I see these addicts that come in. And they've been clean a year. They got everything back. Everything came back.
So you can see through BS now, and you can see through effort too, right? Like by walking the walk, you kind of know where you are, and you can also see through people better than before, right?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, no question. Yeah.
So I really want you to commit to being a recovery coach, only because I feel you would be a great coach.
Maybe that's my calling, because I went out. I was out for 2 days. And I woke up with no problems. I had the catheter in me.
Wow.
I had the thing in my throat. And I woke up to my whole family crying and them trying to place me in a place. And I wanted nothing to do with it. I didn't think I had a problem. Again, I was just out of jail 2 weeks. I didn't have a habit. Mentally I have it because I used for a couple of days. Once you use for a couple of days, you're thinking, it's over the door.
Thank you so much for this session, because I learned a lot from you. But
I'm going to educate you.
Would you create that? I have a Facebook page, and I would like you to do either a blog or something, so that we can keep it updated. We can run it, and that way
That way people can educate. yeah. Oh, look at this. This is how you. If you really want the help, you press the button. You show them. All right, cool. We can do that.
See, in Facebook, my recovery page is called. You can do positive anonymous.
That's the thing with these doctors. Here's your script, but there's no what. You don't know any other. This is you.
This is positive anonymous because I didn't believe in me being negative. I think it's all power of choice. Smart recovery is about power of choice. So I wrote to AA. They allowed me to write it as positive anonymous. It's all about taking back power. That's saying we are powerless over unwholesome behavior. That we are going to become,
no question. That's no question. That's no question.
So it's power of choice. So it's I feel, and I have a Facebook page called PA12Step. You go and become admin and monitor. Post every day, your research and stuff. So let's build it together.
What's the blog? How do I get to it?
fb.com/PA12Step.
What is it called?
Facebook.com.
Facebook.com.
/PA 12 steps.
I'll check it out.
Because I feel this way you can become an admin and keep posting.
I so wanted to help that lady. I was but I didn't want to. But
next week when she come in, I'll tell you.
Okay, all right, because
Thanks for being a great resource.
Yeah. No, I educated myself, and then I truly believe if you got a problem, you got to get away from where you're at. You got to take your cell phone, throw it out the window, because we got more to do, right?
Yes. So I'm gonna turn off the audio because